Alright, so I was gonna talk about this shit later this week, but fuck it. Niggas wanted me to talk about it, so I wrote some shit down. Basically this shit came out of nowhere, and Offset was actually on a DJ Black interview, and they asked him about the Migos, like what's next for y'all. He like, yo, YRN 2, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay. The day of the fucking interview, it was loaded the same day as the mixtape when it dropped, because I think the mixtape dropped what, yesterday. So it is what it is. I will say the production on this shit is fire. You know, it's a couple joints I didn't really rock with. You know, track 8, track 9, track 11, track 14. I really didn't fuck with them, but everything else is dope. You know what I mean? As far as the subject matter, they talked about people stealing their style, of course. They flow, people stealing the dab, where it really came from, drug references from lean to weed to Molly, money, of course, bitches, foreigns, you know, a lot of gun violence, bando talk. They actually spoke on a court case, being locked up, posting bail, you know, their career. They feel like, you know, the fans feel, or they feel like they better than the Beatles. My bad, I was looking away because that sounds retarded as fuck. Basically trapping in the bando, you know what I mean? They ups, they downs, repping for North Atlanta, you know what I mean? And a lot of broke ass rappers that be, you know, renting vehicles, wearing fake jewelry, really ain't got no money. That's basically what you get on this mixtape, you know what I mean? I will say that I enjoyed this better than a last project that they released. You know, I was like, okay, so a lot of people feel like the whole trap type style music is basically getting redundant now. It's getting old. People want new shit, and I will say that this, from beginning damn near to about track 7, was fire. Like the production, they flow. Um, I was amazed at it. You know, Takeoff, I gotta say, between him and Quavo, I was fucking with Quavo for a minute. Like, okay, Quavo should definitely, you know what I'm saying, go solo. But Takeoff, for some reason, he spazzed on this project. I don't know what it is, but that nigga was going crazy. Especially on like track 12, he went crazy. Track 5, he went crazy. Track 6, 7, his verses was just crazy. I don't really fuck with Offset like that. Not say I don't fuck with him, but you know, I always felt like he was a member of the crew that kind of really didn't do much or contribute much, but even his verses is like, you know what I mean, not bad, and I was shocked at that. But take off. He went crazy on this shit. You know what I mean? The intro, the way they opened it up, I actually thought it was gonna be an intro where they just, you know, probably talk, or you know, probably have just something different. I didn't expect the song, but they opened up the motherfucking tape with a banger. I was like, not bad. You know what I mean? Whoa, I fuck with that. That shit was crazy. And as I'm listening to this, you know, I'm just sitting here thinking like, I'm not even gonna like this shit. I know I'm not gonna like it. You know what I mean? And once track 1 hit, I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Track 2 hit, I'm like, all right, that's cool. It's 2 tracks. You know what I mean? But 3, I'm like, damn, these niggas is like, the production part is on fucking point. These niggas are going crazy. I think about time I got to track 5, I don't remember exactly what time it was that I posted the tweet, but I definitely posted a tweet like, yo, these niggas with this mixtape, they is fire. These niggas going crazy. I had to post that shit this morning. I was like, it's just too, you know what I mean? It was just wow. And I don't listen to a lot of music from these guys, but at the same time, we understand it's trap music, it's turn up music, it's not lyricalness. You know what I mean? Far as that own subgenre of trap type turn up music, these niggas, Future, and a couple others, you know what I mean? You have to keep it and understand that it's not, you can't compare this to a Kendrick Lamar album. You can't compare it to a J. Cole album. This is a different subgenre, and they doing what they doing, and this shit was fire, because I expect this shit to be kind of whatever, like 5 joints, maybe fire. But they did their thing on this shit. Commando is dope. Tripping, flying, I mean, you know, Plan B. Flying Coaches was cool, just basically talking about ungrateful bitches. And I was like, whatever. That motherfucking tire was like, Then it's like, okay, this would have tape slowed down there. And it goes into bars. You know, I feel like they went crazy. And I think Quavo actually mentioned that he still feel unsafe. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to move to Canada or whatever. And I mean, shit, why wouldn't you? You dig? If you feel unsafe, then you got to get the fuck out the area you in. You know what I mean? It don't make you like dumb or scared or a sucker to want to, you know, live your life and, you know, just live it to the potential that you was born for. Then again, the Hole in the Mission, I thought that was alright. You know what I mean? Nothing special. Fallback, that's where I feel like Takeoff went ape shit. God damn, he went crazy on that motherfucker. I was like, wow, like this nigga a fool. Hate it or love it, you know what I mean? Basically talking about they winning, you know, regardless if you like us or you hate us, we winning. You know, and then the last track, Chapter 1, I thought it was alright, you know what I mean? But straight up, man, this shit was dope. I ain't had no problem with it, you know what I mean? 10 other joints I fuck with, you feel me? So it is what it is. I give this shit a solid 7.5 out of 10, like, it, you know, because you have to admit, for production value, as far as that, like, that shit was like, wow, like, god damn, nigga, like, is this shit doper than Future's project, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, not basing it off numbers, but, like, replay value, because I'm like, wow, Future shit was cool, but I'm like, this shit wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? I would say production wise, it's better than Future's mixtape. You know what I mean? But I think song structure wise, like likability, even if it ain't a word, but just basically overall charisma, Future got that shit hands down. Like, you know what I mean? Migos still had that part where it's like, three artists, one of them verses was better on this song, and you know what I mean? It just get repetitive. I know Future shit can get repetitive too, but it's just like, if you listen to this project, they talked about niggas stealing their style, the dab, all that shit, in more than one occasion. You know, so it's just like, all right, we know that though. You know what I mean? But as far as production, I even give them a little creativity. They kind of did their thing on this joint, man. So YRN 2, definitely fire. I fuck with it. You know what I mean? They have a few mixtapes that I like. I even like their debut album. I was surprised at that, even though it didn't sell shit, but I still liked it that. And it's a couple other projects that I think I reviewed for them that I fuck with. Because if I don't fuck with it, I'm not going to review it. You already know how I feel about that shit this year. So if I don't listen to it, I don't fuck with it, I'm not reviewing it. But I fuck with this shit. That shit is crazy, though. But shout out to Amigos, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know what's y'all top 5 joints. I'm gone.